Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is Helton's Computer Repair here with a video for you. On this video, we're pretty much going to be showing you how you can turn off the file and printer sharing. Now if you don't know what that is, it is pretty much a network feature that allows Windows users to share local files and printers on other computers on the network. It is a very useful system for pretty much like home networks, but it also can be a security concern to public networks. So pretty much like at schools, district schools, colleges, or stuff like that. In this tutorial, we're pretty much going to be showing you some 3 easy ways to turn on or off that printer sharing in Windows 10. Now technically I said 3, but I'm actually going to show you one of my first ones that I used to do before. Regardless, we're going to go ahead and show you how to do this. Let's go ahead and get started. So first option to pretty much disable the file and printer sharing, this is probably the most easiest one that I have done for the longest time, is pretty much go to Start. And on the search bar, just go ahead and type in Control Panel. I typed in Control, and your layout might look different. It probably looks like this. Regardless, you can change it or to large icons. And then we're going to go to Network and Sharing Center. And then we're going to go to Adapter Settings. And depending if you have different adapters, like you had wireless or the regular Ethernet, you have to select which one you're currently using. And all I'm going to do is go ahead and right click and select Properties. And where it says, where's it at? I know I always have it, I'm just blind. Oh, there it is. File and printer sharing for Microsoft Networks. You can technically just uncheck that and press OK, and that should do the work for you, and that's pretty much it. This is the most easiest option that you can do if you just want to do this. Now, if you don't want to do that route, then we're going to go ahead and continue and show you different ways that you can disable that file and printer sharing. So let's go ahead and show you the other ways. The other ones you can go to, pretty much go to Start and type in Control Panel. And again, you'll probably have that category layout view. We're going to go ahead and change that to the large icons instead. And we're going to go to Network Sharing Centers. And instead of going to regular routes, we're actually just going to go ahead and select the Change Advanced Sharing Center. And depending on your system, like mine is currently on public and guest, I actually have it already disabled to turn off file and sharing. Usually it might be on. Be sure you just have it turned off. Depending if you're on a different network, it gives the option if you want them to be able to be shared. These are the abilities right here. And again, you can choose all networks for additional stuff. That's usually unnecessary. Regardless, that's how you can turn them off here. And you'll pretty much select one that you want. So if I want to turn on, you press Save Settings. Well, saves changes, and it does it right there. If I go back to Advanced Sharings, it's pretty much, I can select it off and save changes, and pretty much does the work for you. That's the first option right there for it. Another option that you can do is pretty much using command prompt. So on this, you can go to Start or go to search bar and type in CMD. Go ahead and right click on command prompt before you select it and select Run as Administrator. You do need to have administrator rights for this to work. You'll probably be prompted. Go ahead and press yes. And you do see it says administrator with little dots right there, command prompt. And that's pretty much telling you that you're on Run as Administrator. So what we're going to do is type in pretty much a script for this to work. We're going to type in net sh space adv firewall space firewall space set space rule space group equals, and we're going to type in the quotation, and we're going to type in file and space printer space sharing. I'm going to close with the quotation right there. I'm going to type in new enable, and we're going to type in equals, and we're going to type in yes, and press enter. And it says updated 46 rules, and it's now pretty much set, and it's on there. Now technically, if you don't want this to be able there, well, if you don't want to be enabled, you want to disable this, you'll pretty much type in the exact same script like this, and to pretty much disable this, I just change that value from yes to no. And now it's pretty much set. And that's pretty much all you have to do. Now, if I'm correctly, this is underneath a firewall rules section. I'm going to go ahead and go to Start. And I'm going to go ahead and type in firewall. And Windows Defender Firewall comes up. But I'm going to go to Advanced Settings and see if it didn't just create a file called that. So here we are underneath there. I'm just going to check just to be sure. Incoming role. Well, actually, it's going outcome. Let's see which one it is. We're going to type in file and printer. And I do see some stuff here, but it doesn't really show anything specific. Let me go to the inbound. So there's a big list of file sharing, so it's pretty much too much overwhelming. So I think it's a lot easier just to select the settings through command prompt. So regardless, it's set from there. The second option is using PowerShell. So you can pretty much go to start menu and you can right click on it and select Windows PowerShell with admin's rights for it to work. I'll take us to it. Another option, if you don't see that, you might have command prompt showing. If you don't see it at all, you just go to start and we're going to type in PowerShell. And permissions coming up, just right click on it and be sure you run it as administrator, because again, this policy has to run as administrator for this to work. We're going to go ahead and press yes. And here it takes a little second for it to load up, but regardless, it's there. And we're going to go ahead and type in this following command for it. We're going to type in set, and we're pretty much the minus sign, net firewall. And we're going to type in role. So this is what we're typing right here, space, the minus sign, pretty much the dash symbol right there. And we're going to type in display role, space, actually not display role, it's display group. I was actually going to mess up right there if I would come back to it. Space, and we're going to type in the quotation, we're going to type in file and printer, space sharing. I want to close this up. And we're going to type in space dash enabled. I want to type in true and press enter and see if everything is spelled correctly. Yes, it worked perfectly fine. If you have a mistype with an error, let's say I type in this like without enabled or any mistypes, you might get an error like this. Oh, it still did the work regardless. Okay, no problem. I know it happens sometimes if you mistype something, it might get a glitch underneath. But regardless, you'll see what I mean. We'll get a black slot. Regardless, that is pretty much set. If you want to just disable this again, just follow the same rules and then change the value from true. All you have to do is type in false and then press enter. And that will pretty much disable it again. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching from Helton's Computer Repair, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you disliked this video, then hit that button. But if you like it and you want to see more, hit that like button, get subscribed, comment, and tell us what other tech videos you want to see. Consider checking out our merch store, link in the video description. And for the rest, I will see you on the next video.